The atmosphere here in Ondo City is charged with enthusiasm as the APC kicks off its campaign for the November 16 governorship election. At the event held at Ondo City Stadium, party leaders, loyal supporters and various stakeholders gathered to express their commitment to the party's vision for Ondo State. The crowd, dressed in colorful attires, filled the venue, chanting slogans and waving banners in support of the APC's candidate, Lucky Aiyedatiwa.
He has performed ever since he became the governor of Ondo State. Ondo State has seen unprecedented development.
It's going to be a walkover for us in Akure.
Already, the minds of the people, the electorate of Ondo State are made up about the candidacy of the governor.
As it is the flag-off campaign for Ondo Central Senatorial District, party leaders from the 7 local government areas of Ondo West, Ondo East, Akure South, Akure North, Ifedore and Idori from the district took turns to energize the crowd on the task ahead.
The governor is loved, is treasured, is well accepted by everybody.
The governor has inaugurated a 10.9 kilometer road leading from Idori down to Bajari land. The whole of Bajari community, all of them, they are the one now gearing up for Mr. Governor to emerge.
The party stalwarts spoke about the success of Governor Aiyedatiwa's administration and the need for continuity.
Our people that are in this crowd today, they have been witnessing and they've been seeing the progress that we have been making in Ondo State.
Àti mobilize ara wa pé kán jọ kan tó tọ́lọ́run. Wọ́n yẹ ká dìbò yìí ká kúrẹ́ mọ̀ pé yes pé wọ́n dìbò. Kí gómìnà náà Aiyedatiwa ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n dìbò l'Ákúrẹ́.
The message is clear. We have a man who can be trusted, soft-spoken but confident.
They emphasized the importance of sustaining development projects that have positively impacted the state. The party chieftains stressed the candidates' commitment to tackling the challenges that matter most to the people, such as education, healthcare and infrastructure.
I will go from house to house to mobilize them to come out, to come and vote for us.
The support for Aiyedatiwa is statewide, but of course, Ondo South is popular. When you are coming to Ondo South, expect a tsunami.
As the campaign trail begins its move, party leaders from the northern and southern districts expressed readiness to propagate the manifesto of the party.
We will be engaging our people by what the governor has done. I've mentioned infrastructural development, I've mentioned quality education, I've mentioned health, talk of water, talk of welfare of the civil servant and the good people of Ondo State. Our campaign is going to be issue-based.
You can see everywhere that our party remains popular in Ondo State. And then with the challenges in the country at the moment, but Ondo State people still have strong belief and hope in APC.
The APC, though aware that the upcoming election will require canvassing votes at the grassroots, the party officials are optimistic about their chances as they turn their focus on voter mobilization and outreach across the 1,555 polling units of the 65 wards in Ondo Central Senatorial District. Sahida Ribisala, Osrc News.
You're still watching Osrc News at 7. After the break, we'll bring you more stories. Please stay.
It's the Glow Festival of Joy and it's raining exciting prizes. Oh, for 120 days, we take it to the max. Mind-blowing, loaded prizes. Take John, winning a tear rubber Toyota Prado by recharging up to 100,000 naira. And Sister T, winning a Cha-Cha Kia Picanto by recharging up to 50,000 naira. From the sky,
yes, the gifts are unloading joy all over Nigeria.
From Toyota Prados to Kia Picantos, Keke Napes, generators, sewing machines, and even grinding machines. Just dial *611#. Choose your prizes, recharge the value for the month, and you too can win.
Whoa, you too can win, oh!
Ondo State, are you ready for a change? Join us at the official flag off of the APC gubernatorial campaign coming up on Saturday, 12th October at the Ondo City Stadium in the Central Senatorial District by 12 noon. And on Monday, 14th October, the train moves to the Northern Senatorial District, Ikare Akoko at the Cenotaph by 11 a.m. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbárùkù ti ìṣèjọba gómìnà Lucky Orimisan Ayédàtiwa lójúnà àti lè parí àwọn iṣẹ́ ribiribi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo níbi wọn yóò ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpolongo fún ètò ìdìbò ọ̀hún lọ́jọ́ Sátidé ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹwàá tá a wà yìí ní pápá ìṣeré tó wà nílùú Ondo láàrin gbùngbùn ẹkùn ìdìbò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo tí wọn yóò sì tẹ̀síwájú ìpolongo ọ̀hún nílùú Ìkàrẹ́ lọ́jọ́ Ajé ọjọ́ 14 oṣù kẹwàá tá a wà yìí láago 11 òwúrọ̀. Bákan náà lọ́jọ́rú ọjọ́ 15 oṣù tá a wà yìí ìyẹn Wednesday 16th of October a ó tún gbéra lọ sí Southern Senatorial District ní Government Field tó wà nílùú Ọ̀rẹ́ ní Òdìgbò ní dédé aago 12 by 12 noon. Let's all come out to support the lucky guy as we stand on his mandate. Ó dàtiwa, ó dìrọ̀rùn.
Thank you very much for rejoining us. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. As the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party persists, the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum and Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has charged the fractional acting national chairman of the party, Umar Damagum, to revert to the status quo. The senior party member told newsmen that the PDP Governors Forum has called for an emergency meeting on Monday to discuss various concerns regarding the party's future. Reports also have it that PDP stakeholders were considering the establishment of a caretaker committee to guide the party towards a national convention to elect a new national working committee. Since becoming the acting national chairman following Senator Yochia Ayu's court removal, Damagum has faced increasing criticism from party leaders over the ongoing crisis in the PDP, resulting in calls for his resignation. Damagum's indecisiveness has contributed to the tense political situation in River State between Governor Sim Fubara and his predecessor, Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. Governor Umar Namadi of Jigawa State has suspended his special advisor on salary and pensions, Alhaji Bashir Ado, over an alleged premature statement of 70,000 naira minimum wage. This is contained in a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Bala Ibrahim, in Dutse. Ibrahim said the government viewed with serious concerns a statement circulated in various sections of the media alleging that the governor has approved 70,000 naira as a new minimum wage for workers in the state. It described the development as embarrassing and premature as the committee headed by the head of state civil service set up by the government to advise on the appropriate wage is yet to complete its assignment and submit a report. He explained that as a result of the development, the governor has approved the immediate suspension of Ado pending findings of a committee set up under the chairmanship of the State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice Bello Abdulkadir. The Secretary to the State Government added that the committee, which was given 2 weeks to submit its report, is to investigate the source, the actual content of the alleged statement and the motive behind it. Traditional rulers have again been warned not to install chiefs outside their domains to sustain the peaceful environment in the state. Governor Lucky Ayédàtiwa spoke at the coronation and presentation of staff of office to Oba Adebayo Bashiru Takura as the Oluso of Ayeson in Government House. Correspondent Zimo Ebiemi has the details as presented from our studios.
The coronation and presentation of staff of office to Oba Adebayo Bashiru Takura as the Oluson of Ayeson brought together dignitaries including traditional rulers, top government functionaries, friends, family members, and well-wishers. Addressing the gathering, Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, represented by his deputy Dr. Olayide Adelami, urged people of the community, especially those who contested for this stool, to join hands with the traditional ruler to move the community forward. Governor Ayedatiwa also warned traditional rulers not to install any traditional chief outside their domains.
It is gratifying to know that this epoch-making event is happening at the moment, and you are fortunate to be the direct beneficiary of this memorable development in Ayeson community. Physical support. Ensuring public safety is the top priority. We cannot accept a situation where citizens feel threatened while going about their daily lives. To achieve this, we need your active support and cooperation.
Ayedatiwa also used the opportunity to appeal to residents to come out in their large numbers and vote for APC in the November 16 governorship election.
Odigbo is going to vote in massively for APC. So our Roy, we pay níjọ́ kí gbogbo wa jáde ká dẹ̀ dìbò fún ìjọba tí Ọlọ́run gbé kalẹ̀. Ìjọba APC lábẹ́ ọ̀gá wa Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa.
The governor therefore presented the staff of office to Oba Adebayo Bashiru Takuro.
Kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, kí àṣẹ pẹ́ lẹ́nu, ìgbà yín á tu ìlú lára o.
The national president of Ayeson Community General Assembly, Oluwole Osayame, appreciated Governor Ayedatiwa for the presentation of staff of office to the new monarch.
As highly talented and loyal and peaceful people, we look forward to the continuous happy relationship with your action-packed administration and to receive for more dividends of democracy from your government in the areas of good roads, power supply, education, inland waterways links, etc., etc.
It is pertinent for them to cooperate with the king. The king is the traditional ruler in this place, and he has the cultural heritage in this land. So it is important for all citizens and residents to cooperate, to obey their king.
In his address, Oba Adebayo Takuro assured that his wealth of experience could be deployed in ensuring unity and development of his people.
Retired police officers under the contributory pension scheme have threatened to resume their suspended protests due to the government's failure to remove them from the scheme. The retired officers who have been protesting since 2020 to demand their removal from the scheme were assured by the leadership of the National Assembly during the protest that their concerns will be addressed by September this year. The protests were suspended following the assurance. The retirees claimed they were living in poverty under the contributory pension scheme, noting that other retired security personnel have already been exempted from the system. The national coordinator of the police retirees, Christopher F. Young, expressed dissatisfaction with the delay in exempting them from the scheme. He added that preparations were underway to mobilize protests at various locations across the country until the government meets their demands. The founder of the Way of Life Christ Ministry International, Prophet Olushona Komolafe, has celebrated 30th anniversary of his divine call into ministry. The anniversary was a platform to appreciate God for who has sustained the ministry over the years. Joy Pius reports that dignitaries from far and near, including the Ralipo of Isekon, Obaoluwa Gbemiga Olofin Adimula, were unearned to grace the event in Akure.
In 1994, Prophet Olushola Akomolafe received a divine call from God to lead his people. And for 30 years, he has watched over the vineyard of God, winning souls for Christ, while also building a community where everyone is welcome, valued, and loved, regardless of their background. In celebrating the grace, glory, and manifestation of God's power and sustenance for 30 years, members of the Way of Life Christ Ministry International, within and outside the state, gathered for this anniversary. The guest minister, Prophet Aremuigi, who spoke on New Beginning, charged the congregants to align themselves with God's plans.
New beginning is what we hold on to. And you tell yourself, you confess over yourself. You will say, this is my day of a new beginning.
Reflecting on his journey of 3 decades in ministry, the celebrants appreciated God for his sustenance.
Very big day in my life. I cherish God. I love him to make this day a reality in my life. 30 years is very significant. My plan is to do the work more than ever before.
I pray for more auction to function rightfully in the way that God has placed him, because God called him as a prophet and also as an evangelist. It's not an easy task.
I can say boldly that he's a true man of God, and he has never for any reason compromised the faith he has in God, and not for money, not for woman, not for food. He has always been on the right side of the Most High God.
Members celebrated Prophet Akomolafe for upholding the teaching of the Word of God.
He's a real prophet of God. If he prophesies, it's going to be true. It will come to manifestation in the life of that person.
This ministry has been a blessing to me and to the member generally. In fact, I joined this ministry about around 1990 something, and since then, I have no regrets.
tó bá nìkan tó ṣe wọn tó bá gbọ́ ti ẹlòmíì wọn á fi tí wọn yẹn á fi sí apá kan so á gbọ́ ti ẹni yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run àdúrà mi sí Ọlọ́run ni pé kọ́run kó dì mú títí dé òpin.
àgbà tá ti wọ ní ìjọ yẹn àárí ìnira rí kò dẹ̀ sóhun tá a bọ́ lọ́run sọ́tọ́ lọ́run kò ṣe ìjọ Ọlọ́run tó tán ni àwọn bàbá wa ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó tán ni wọ́n.
A journey of faith described as adventurous and challenging, yet Prophet Olushola Akomolafe and members look forward to embracing the future with hopes and determination for the expansion of the ministry. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
And Christians are being encouraged to remain steadfast in the face of current global challenges and continue to show kindness to others. Speaking at a Jehovah's Witness 3-day convention organized in Akure, Mr. Joshua Akintunde emphasized that the challenges facing the nation were foreseen by God. He urged believers to impart lives positively as part of duties in their pilgrimage journey. Omoriola Mbichi has more.
The 2024 Annual Convention of Jehovah's Witnesses in Akure region, themed "Declare the Good News," has commenced. Chairman of the convention, Mr. Joshua Oweye, said the 3-day event focuses on using good news to counter bad ones.
We see Jesus, the good news according to Jesus on the screen. We saw documentaries about the land of Jesus, about Messianic prophecy fulfilled. It makes us believe that Jesus is real, he was sent by God, and is the foremost kingdom evangelizer.
In his talk, "Why do we not need to fear bad news?" Mr. Joshua Akintunde reassured attendees that calamities are expected for Christ followers, highlighting issues like disease, war, and economic struggles as reasons to obey God's word and show love.
All these things will take place. We will surely see these things happening. That there will be war
wars, nation fighting against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And that's what we are seeing now. It talks of pestilence. You saw COVID-19 now. It took place. That one is gone. We now have monkeypox, cancer, and all those other things. Jesus said they will take place as they are. So we are not ignorant. We are quite informed, and we are aware. That's why we are not terrified.
A committee member, Mr. Emmanuel Oladun, discussed the convention's positive impact on the local community.
Host community Akure, like all other parts of the world, is not immune to bad news that sadden and leave people hopeless. So good news is needed more than ever before.
Attendees expressed optimism about the event, noting its significant benefits.
Nínú àpéjọ àgbègbè wọ́n kọ́ wa ní oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà. Ìgbà ṣiṣẹ́ Jésù Kristi nígbà tó wà lórí ilẹ̀ ayé. Àwa náà rí àpẹẹrẹ láti tẹ̀lé láti máa wàásù ká máa polongo ìjọba Ọlọ́run.
It's my determination to continue to help others. As I'm hearing the good news, I want to help others also to hear the good news.
Newly baptized members Fisayo Ologun and Mrs. Felicia Awoshika pledged to deepen their commitment to the kingdom's work.
Baptism is very important, but to go out and declare the good news. So I've been telling God to let me have the energy, the one that is within me, to be able to declare the good news and tell people exactly what I've seen.
I study the Bible, so that helped me to develop love for Jehovah. Then I became an unbaptized publisher, and I also dedicate my life to Jehovah, and I become a baptized publisher.
The convention attracted around 4,000 participants over its 3 days period. Omoyola Muleji, Osrc News.
And now to the foreign scene, at least 16 people, including 3 women and 2 children, have been killed in the fresh splash in northwest Pakistan. Sunni and Shia Muslim tribes have been engaged in intermittent fighting for several months in the Kuram district of Pakistan province. Kuram, formerly a semi-autonomous area, has a history of bloody confrontations between tribes belonging to the Sunni and Shiite sect of Islam that have claimed hundreds of lives over the years. Reports say a convoy had the protection of paramilitary soldiers when they came under attack. As a result, 14 people, including 3 women and 2 children, were killed and 6 others were wounded. Frontier police responded and killed 2 of the attackers, who were identified as Shiites. And with that, we conclude the news tonight. But before we go, a quick look at 2 of the major stories. We told you that Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has reassured that welfare of all residents remain priority of his administration as campaign continues across the state. And we also told you that Ondo State government has urged traditional rulers to avoid expansionist tendencies as Oluson of Ayeson received staff of office. That's the news tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Good evening.